Hey there, it's me, Kerry Karen, and I'm here today with Barbara Rowan, and today we are going to build a Builder child theme using an existing theme and child theme called Cohen. So the first thing we've done is, before I begin, hi Barbara, how are you?
Hi, hi, how you doing?
Sorry about that. Okay, so the first thing I did is I went into my iThemes membership area and I downloaded the freshest copy of Builder Cohen that I possibly could. Now, as most people do this, they will install Cohen on their website and it will prompt them to create a child theme, and then they work within the child theme that they're creating using Builder Cohen as the parent theme for that child. In our case, what we're going to be doing today is we are going to be changing our child theme that is going to be created, and we're going to be changing it into a child theme that looks like Cohen but works off of the Builder parent theme. You might be wondering why you would want to do this. My personal reason for doing it is because I don't want to have to remember how many different themes that I need to update. I just want to be able to update one, that being the Builder parent theme. Okay, so the first thing that I did is I have opened up Coda, which is a file manager and editor. And I am in my downloads folder here, and I'm looking for my Builder Cohen theme that I just downloaded. And here it is right here. Oh, I guess I need to open it first. Let me get my other one here. Wait, I have that open already. Let's go here. Downloads. Builder Cohen. I'm going to unzip it. And when I go in the folder of Builder Cohen, obviously I see all of the files that are for the parent theme. Okay. Now, when we're in the back end of this here, now Barbara, this is a copy of your site. You've already uploaded Cohen and you've created a child theme, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Could you please make me a zipped copy of your child theme? Okay, so just the child theme.
Would it not be exactly what you just opened up?
No, because this is the parent theme, and when we install it, it goes through in the back end the process for creating that child theme, and it automatically creates, like when you log in and you look at your files, what you're going to see. All right, let me find a place I can do this, and I'll just show you. Let's see. I guess I could go. I think I have one open already. Um, Let's see, do I have any demos open? If not, I'll just throw one in there quick.
I guess this is where the first disconnect happens in my brain. I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding.
You are, it just happens so much behind the scenes and you're so used to it happening automatically that we lose track of what's really going on inside. Okay, so let's see. If I go here, and I don't want to be in demo 1, let's see, what do I have on demo 5? I have to find a place to put it. That one I could maybe use. Yeah, I can use that one. All right. All right, so if I want to go in demo 5, I guess I did want to be there. Sorry, I'm bouncing around. I wasn't prepared for this.
I know, I'm sorry.
Nope, that's okay. All right, so I'm going to log into the back end in the admin area. Oh, great.
Now you gotta remember it.
Oh, of course not. Couldn't be possibly easy.
It's nice to see I'm not the only one that does that.
Well, I used to keep them all the same, but I don't anymore for security purposes, so you just never know which one you're going to end up with. All right, so if I want to go to themes, because I'm going to install a new theme, I'm going to add new, and I'm going to upload my Builder Cohen that I just downloaded from my themes.
Now, was Builder already on that site?
Yes, but it is irrelevant because when I change themes to this theme, it's going to enable the new parent theme. Right?
So you're asking me. Um, so what I'm hearing is this Cohen will be the new parent theme?
Yes, at this point, definitely. But I'm going to change that, and you will see. All right, so
Voila.
I'm installing Builder Cohen, and it is installing. And once it installs, we'll go look at the front end. And before we get it all the way installed, it's probably, it's going to install first and then ask me if I want to activate it. And as soon as I say yes, it's going to take Builder off and put Cohen Builder Parent in place, right? We know that to be
If,
true.
okay, if we know that to be true.
Yes, we're activating. See, we're installed. I'm pointing. Can you see me pointing?
Yes, I can.
I'm pointing with my finger too.
That's helpful.
Installing theme from Builder Cohen. Okay, so we're going to activate Builder Cohen. Now it's going to activate Builder Cohen. You see it did. Now it's saying, hey, you've just changed themes. You need a new child theme. Okay,
Okay.
so I'm going to change the name of my child theme, and I'm going to just call it Kerry's Cohen. Just and I do sometimes keep the name of the original parent in here, even though I know that it's going to be my own child theme. And I will also, if I'm building it for a particular site, I will use that site's name, and um, I will oftentimes put the parent name in the name of my child theme. Now, in this case, I'm eventually going to be changing this parent theme not to Cohen but to Builder, but I do want to remember that this is the one that I built from Cohen, so that's why I'm leaving the name. Does that make sense? I kind of went in a big
Okay.
circle there.
Okay. Keep going. I'll follow.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and change everything in this. I'm going to use the layouts and the views included with this theme. So it's going to like ruin everything in my website, but that's okay because that was just a playground anyway. So I'm going to update my layouts and views. That's okay. Okay, so now I have a child theme installed, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And we can verify that if we go to the appearance themes, and we can see Kerry's Cohen is activated and Cohen is right here. All right?
Gotcha.
All right. So now when I look in the back end of my Demo 5 website, I'm going to go to those files. Here are my files. I'm going to go into the content. I'm going to go into my themes, and we can see Kerry's Cohen right here.
Okay.
That's the child theme. This is the parent theme, right?
Gotcha.
Okay. Now, this, if we open this up and we look at the files in here, you see there's very few files. We have our own functions PHP. We have our own style sheets, and that's pretty much it. But and that's definitely a lot less than what we saw here when we opened up Builder Cohen, right? When we unzipped Builder Cohen in the first one,
Oh,
when I downloaded and unzipped it without installing it. Remember you said, aren't those the same files that are in the child theme? No, they're not. These are the only files that end up in the child theme. If we go back here, back into our themes folder, and we look at the files that are actually in the parent theme, we see a whole lot more,
oh,
right?
oh. Okay.
Okay, so here's the deal. And this is what we want to do. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my themes and I'm going to go to my child theme. Actually, I don't even need to go back that far. I just want to click on my child theme. And I want to download my file for my child theme to my desktop so that I can open it up in my editor. Because I want to be working in the builder, the child theme for Cohen that I just did. I also want to be using and have access to the Builder Cohen files. Okay? So I'm
Okay.
going to download this. Wait, let me make sure I have a place to put it. I'm going to go to my desktop. That's perfect. So I'm going to download Builder. You're going to see it pop up right over here. There it is. Okay, so now I'm going to close that one so we don't get confused. The little bing is the fact that my download is complete. And now if I open up this folder, I'm going to have all of those files, the same as if I were clicked in here.
Okay.
Okay? All right. But now I want to go and I want to look at Builder Cohen. And I want to see which files I don't have in my child theme that are in here that I really want to have in my child theme. Because I don't want to have to use Builder Cohen, I only want to use Builder. And these files in the Builder Cohen parent theme are very different from the files that are in Builder parent.
Really?
Well, sure. Builder parent, if you had a child theme that was just using Builder parent, you would end up with what? Builder default. Or in this case, what is now referred to as Builder, using Builder and a Builder child theme.
Oh. Okay, now that does make sense because Cohen has got the Cohen styling and what it
Yes.
picks up.
Yes. Okay, so where is it picking up all that style from? Obviously, it's in the style sheet telling it how to act, but what is it really using? Well, we already have a functions, and so we want the archive, right? We we need an archive folder.
Well, wouldn't you want the 404 archive attachment comments?
Okay, so we want a 404. We want an archive. We want a comments.
Don't we want attachment?
Oh, sorry, I missed that one. We definitely want a footer, which we're going to modify. And any of these files that we put in here, we can modify, and the minute we make a modification, we end up with a different theme, right?
Right.
Okay, we don't need the functions child because that is a file that is telling Cohen parent how to make the child. And
Oh,
we really don't need a header PHP because the header PHP is pretty much the same in every. Let's open it so we can look at it. It doesn't change much in any of the plugins. I mean, any of the builder things. They're all the same.
okay.
History text I do always take, and I'll explain that why in a minute. Image PHP. Yep, we'll take that one too. And we'll even take the index PHP because otherwise it's going to have the same layout that our builder default has, and we really don't want that. Now, we definitely want to add this entire folder. I don't think I can drag a folder. I didn't think so. So I need to create a folder called JS. The JS is the one that makes the mobile menus work.
Right.
So now I'm going to open that one and drag this one into it. And we'll open it here just to make sure I got it. Yep, I did. Now the library you don't really need either. The library is, we open up the library, it's just Builder Core. These not found and stuff are not in the library, they're separate. See if I close library, they're still there.
Oh, okay.
So the only thing that's in the library is Builder Core. We're not going to need Builder Core because we're going to end up using Builder as our parent
Is that
theme.
also why you did not use the couple of files above, or I'm sorry, folders, the exchange and extensions and defaults?
I'll come back to those and look through them and
Okay.
just to verify that I may or may not need them. So I want the not found. I try to go through the files first. All right, and then we have these. All right, so we have that sample template. Sample template. I'm not certain what that one is. Let me look at it. Is this must be a, I bet this is a, we'll use it. We'll grab it just in case. Search. Sidebar. Single. A lot of these are very common to the ones that are there, the ones that need to be duplicated.
Like search form?
Yeah. Search is, it has, in this particular theme, the search is already styled separately. So, all right, plugin features, gravity forms. We could add all this if you wanted to. This is giving your gravity forms and stuff particular style. So we could do that. So we're gonna, let me start at the top just in case. Defaults. All right, these are your default layouts and views. I don't really need them. I've got them.
Where do you have them?
Um, the layouts and views are the ones that are in Builder.
Oh, that's what's referred to, the default layouts and
I
views.
believe so. I don't think I've ever copied those over. These are going to be your files that make Exchange work if you have Exchange put in it. So we will move those just because the theme is designed for that, so we may as well. One thing that I don't like about the new way that, and I'm going to move folders just so that I don't mess it up, because it's easier to drag and drop when you don't have to like hit the right place. One thing that I don't like is this part right here. I wish that this particular plugin has extensions specifically for it versus just being able to use the regular extensions. I don't typically move this one over because if I decide to add an extension, I typically build one myself. So I don't really need to move these over. If I want to use them, I can grab image grid, I can grab from Builder. Magazine, I can grab from Builder. These are all things I can do from Builder, because Builder comes with extensions. Right? Nod your head. Yes? Yes?
Yes. Sorry, you couldn't hear that?
Okay. Language and library, we know we don't need plugin features. This is our gravity forms, so I need a new folder, plugin features. What's kind of nice about plugin features, and it can be nice, especially if they've already got some built in, is instead of, you know how sometimes when you're trying to style gravity forms, oh, I already have a plugin features. I already did that one, so I guess I don't need that one. Post formats, I don't have that one. Is instead of going to your child theme style sheet to style it, you can go right into the one that's the plugin features one and go into the gravity forms, and then it will work a lot of times without important. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay. First.
Now I'm kind of curious here.
Uh-huh.
Um, what I'm what I'm gathering you're doing now, it when you first put Cohen on and activated it,
Yep.
then it says, okay, you have to make a child. And it moved some of those child folders over from Cohen into the child
It
Cohen.
didn't move them. What it did is it created a child theme and created new ones.
And then your next step is you're putting those files back into the folder, into your um, Cohen parent.
No, I'm putting it into my child theme.
You're taking them from the parent and putting them into the child.
Just a copy of them, yes.
Okay.
I'm not moving them. I mean, literally, I am moving them, but in this case, it doesn't delete them from here. There's all my Builder Cohen still has all of the files that it originally had.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. So you make the child and then you move all the parent into the newly made child.
And when you say all, that's a little misleading, but many. You move the ones you need.
And it's based on your experience. You know what is already needed because you know what's in the builder
Um,
super parent.
Yes, I do know what files are in the parent, and all of, I mean, like 404 and archive, these are all in the Builder parent, but they might be, the ones that I'm grabbing from Builder Cohen might be unique to Builder Cohen versus Builder. And we know that
Gotcha.
any files that are in a child theme folder will have hierarchy over the ones that are in Builder, right?
Right,
Okay.
because of that
So that's
cascading.
why we're moving them from the Cohen one so that we have the same style, the exact same style, um, when we use this particular child theme and we use Builder. Okay, so we've got that done. So now I'm going to go back to my desktop and I'm going to go inside my child theme. Now this list right here is the same list as here. Okay.
Really?
Ignore this DS store. That is a file that just gets created by Macintosh for some reason. If I
Right.
delete it, it'll come back. But I can delete it once it's up on my server and then it'll be gone for good. All right, so now we come to, I'm going to go ahead and close these because I really don't want to see anything and I don't want to confuse myself. So I'm starting with a fresh window. And what I want to open up is my style sheet. Actually, before I do my style sheet, let me go back and explain why I took the history text. Let's open the history text. Inside the history text, we see all of the changes that have ever been done to Cohen since it was originally built in 2013. Okay? And we see all these changes, and we know that the latest edition of Cohen is 5.06. So I make a copy of that, and then I'm going to go like this. I'm going to delete all this because now this is my child theme. So I'm going to say this is Kerry Karen. And I'm going to say initial release, which kind of sort of, it will be. It's not yet, but it will be. Based on Builder Cohen version. Boom. So now I know what version that I started building my child theme from. And a lot of times what I will do too, I like to give them credit. Okay?
Okay.
So now I have a date, and I usually go with version 1 because I know I'm doing child themes. But because we know that 5 is a responsive and it goes, sometimes I'll leave it. It just kind of depends. But I do always go back to 0 because now the minute I start making changes to this and making it mine, it is a unique child theme. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so that's the history. So we're going to save that one, and we're done with our history text. Now, if I create this and then later I make some major changes to it, then I will go back and I will update my history text. It's just my own personal place to take notes and, to give credit where credit is due. All right, so the next thing we need to do is we need to open our style sheet. Now, this is our child theme style sheet, and you can see, oh, and see, I put that apostrophe and I shouldn't have. All right, so I'm going to change this because I don't like these funny marks that show up when you use apostrophe. So I'm just going to change the name a little bit. Whoops. All right. And then, of course, I'll change all of the theme URI, and I might change the description a little bit. A lot of times, this is another place where I'll put based on iThemes Cohen version, blah, blah, blah. But the most important thing, template. You see this right here?
Yes.
This is the main thing that tells your child theme to use Builder Cohen as the parent. So if we change this to Builder, what theme is it going to use as its parent?
Builder.
Voila.
Ta-da!
Okay, so I'm going to save this file because that's really the only change we absolutely must make. And I do this offline because if you try to do it while you're online, you're going to break your theme.
Oh.
And that's huge because it's going to say, oh, your theme doesn't exist, your child theme, your parent doesn't exist anymore because in your case, Builder's not there yet, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I'm going to go up a level here and I'm going to fix the name of this. I try to make mine match. I'm just going to smush it together because I like one word versus dashes. All right. Now I'm going to save. So now what I can do is I can compress it. So I'm going to zip it up because I have everything I need. Here it is. All right. So now if I am in my theme, in my website, and now I want to, let's go ahead and, where's my other one? Let's activate this one. Okay, so now I'm back to my other website, the one that I switched themes back again.
Okay.
So I have my demo 5. All right, so there's that, right? That's the old
Correct.
one. So now I want to add a new child theme. So now I'm going to upload my new Builder Cohen by Kerry. And if I transferred the right files, my Builder Cohen by Kerry should work with Builder. And we'll see if it does. And it's already a child theme. And Builder is going to recognize it as a child theme. So it's not going to ask me if I want to build a child theme because it is a child theme. Okay? So here's Cohen by Kerry. And when I refresh, there's Kerry's Playground.
Oh.
Now, just to prove a point, we'll delete Cohen. And that's the only one we need to delete. So Cohen's not there anymore. So technically a Cohen child theme should not work, right? But we don't have,
Technically.
correct. But we don't have a Cohen child theme anymore. We have a Builder child theme.
gosh, if I can replicate this, I'll be wonderful.
Well, I can just throw you a copy because now you have it. You can have a copy of the theme. What do you, and here's the great thing about it. You can change this to any name you want. I have it on my desktop. So what would you like it called?
Um, do it Cohen by Barbara. Or virtually everything. Yeah, Cohen by virtually everything.
All right, so I'm just going to duplicate just because I can. And we'll do um, I hate it when that happens. Should we just put a VA Cohen?
You mean VE?
VE? Yes, I do mean VE. VE Cohen?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to do that. Now, because we changed this name here, when we go inside, we must change it in our style sheet. Otherwise, it's not going to recognize it when you go to upload it. All right,
Okay.
so I'm going to close that. I'm going to close that up, and I'm going to double click it again because I switched it. So we're going to do and there you go. Now you will, you're going to want to go in and change the stuff in here to whatever you like, and you can make any changes
Right.
you want. It really doesn't matter. Where am I going? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I know what I'm doing. I just want to go back one. There we go. All right. So I want to zip this one up for you, compress.
Woohoo!
Right, and it's done. So now, there you go. Now, when you install this, you will have to have Builder there first. Or actually, you could install it but not activate it, then upload Builder, tell them no, you don't want a child theme, and then activate your new child theme.
Huh? Say that again, please.
Okay. When you go here back to your Four Rivers and you're in the back end, you can upload your Builder VE Cohen child theme. That's another thing, you might want to add child theme to that so you know. Okay.
Add child theme to the VE-Cohen.
As long as you know that it's a Builder child theme and not a Cohen child theme, that's what matters. On mine, I typically will put child theme if it's a Builder child theme, because that's the way they used to do it.
Oh, okay. I gotcha, I think.
Okay, so now right now you have Cohen installed and you have activated a child theme. So what you need to do is, if you're going to upload your Builder VE Cohen child theme, before you activate it, you must install Builder.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha.
So it can be there, and keep in mind, when you install Builder, it's going to say, you're using a parent theme. Do you want to create a child theme? And you're going to say, no, I'm not going to change. I don't want to create a child theme. And it's going to say, it's best if you do, because if you make changes, and you're going to go, yeah, I know. And then you're just going to, you're not going to activate it. It's just going to be there. In fact, it may not even prompt you because you're not activating it.
Correct.
So in that case, once you have Builder there, once you have your Builder VE Cohen child theme there, you can activate the Builder VE Cohen and delete the Cohen original parent and original child theme that you had created. Now, I did notice there did appear to be some spacing that was off on mine, because look how this is squished over.
Yes, I did notice that.
So I'm wondering if something got missed somewhere. So I'm not sure. But I mean, that's, obviously you know how to fix that.
Right.
It's just that one area. And it might just be something I have on this particular website because there's a lot of junk in this website. Because it was my playground.
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha.
I may have, done something somewhere weird. So
Okay.
that's it.
Well, thank you.
I know it's kind of complicated and it seems kind of like a bizarre thing to do, but for me, it in the long run makes my life more simple because I only have to upgrade Builder. Granted, whenever Builder has an update, I have to update all of my websites, but I prefer to only be working off of one theme and not 62 different themes that iThemes now offers that include Builder.
I'm starting to understand that.
Yeah. And I don't know why. It's because I really liked the way they did it before, and I don't really like the way they're doing it now, and I am not certain why they're doing it that way. But evidently, it has something to do with upgrading.
Hmm.
So you still will get, you'll get your notification that your theme needs to be updated, and it may actually say that it's that particular child theme that needs to be updated, and you're going to upgrade Builder.
I just know I have to upgrade
Yep.
Builder.
And you can feel safe in upgrading Builder. Even, I mean, the one that pops up is the one you need to upgrade,
Okay.
and regardless of what the name is, because your child theme is not going to get overwritten.
Right. I just have to remember
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me go about my happy little way.
All right. Well,
Thank you for all of that. I do hope you share that recording with me. Oh, speaking of sharing
hold on
recordings,
one second.